Hey everybody, Adam Savage in my cave with a couple of tested fan gifts, and I always feel just a tad conflicted about covering these because I want to make, I'm just not trolling for you guys to send me stuff, but every now and then I like to show my appreciation for some of the stuff you guys do send me, you folks do send me. I really appreciate it, and here is a thing. The first thing comes from yes, the first gift comes from Darren Fulcher from the UK. And Darren Fulcher says, I wanted to take a moment to express my gratitude for all the stuff untested. As a token of my appreciation, he says, he has sent me this axe head protector. Your videos have been a tremendous source of inspiration for me over the years. I've been a longtime member of Tested. Thank you so much. I've managed to overcome significant challenges with my Creality 3D printer. Nice. I appreciate that. You have improved its 60% failure rate. While I still encounter some issues, your insights have helped me understand the underlying problems, turning what was once frustration into a learning opportunity. I truly count that as a success. Amazing. I've only been doing leatherwork for 12 months, but I hope you like it. Thanks for your creativity and dedication and sharing your knowledge. If you have a recommendation for a mini benchtop knife sharpener, you know, I use the TS Prof, and we can include a link to it. It's expensive, but I haven't found anything that I like more. Darren, okay, let's just show this beautiful this piece. Now Darren didn't just send me any old axe protector. He was watching the channel. He watches the channel and sent me a protector for my Grand Force Brooks axe. This baby right here, who is so sharp, I believe you could shave with that. Yeah, I don't have to show off. Let us. You said, I hope I measured correctly. Darren, you measured correctly. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Let's get a close-up of that shot. You measured correctly. Absolutely beautiful. Darren, you might have only been doing leatherwork for 12 months, but I really love this piece, and it now lives on my axe. It is now my Grand Force Brooks axe, and thank you for contributing to my tool protection. That is so lovely. The second gift is a little bigger. Here it is. We are going to crack this. This letter comes from Walter from Philly. Philly, love Philadelphia. Philadelphia, great American city, truly great. Walter Davis from Philadelphia says, thank you. I'm glad you were who you were, when you were, and had the opportunity to bring your unique worldview to a wider audience. You and me both, Walter. To set up the enclosed, a little bit about myself. My maternal grandfather, Tom Puzicki, was born in Poland or Russia, depending on the exact year which document you look at, near the end of the 19th century, moved to America in his late teens. Naturally, his first job was as a cab driver in Manhattan. Amazing. But he later moved up the East Coast, working as a machinist and tool and die maker for the Eagle Lock Company and other industrial giants of the day. Oh, this is very cool. Eventually, he settled in Chicago, where he worked at Sunbeam for many years, building the tools and factory fittings that made a whole lot of toasters and stand mixers. My earliest childhood memories are visiting his basement shop, and the smell of machine oil is a powerful trigger. I still remember visiting my Uncle Paul Sheldon, my great Uncle Paul Sheldon's shop when I was a kid, and the same thing. one of my earliest memories. And my grandfather's shop and my father's, right? Walter continues, when I was 6 or 7, he retired and moved to Arizona, where my family was at the time. My first two-wheel bicycle was one he welded together. Amazing. I visited him on weekends when we would go to the garage where we had much of the old basement shop deployed. That's lovely. I probably learned more about him afterwards through those tools and bits of collected junk than I ever had the opportunity to get directly from him. I feel you on that. There's a way in which a person's tools connects you to them in a really abiding way. One of the things I got from Tom was his machinist's toolbox. You have your grandfather's machinist toolbox. Wow, I'm so jealous. I cannot find a Maker's Mark anywhere, but it's the usual black Tolex over oak affair you've seen a million times. It contains high and low precision bits and bobs, from dial test indicators and micrometers to hand-filed lathe tools and broken end mills. Oh, which of us does not have a box of those? As well as a picture of me at age 1 or so on the inside of the lid where the mirror goes. That's adorable. This holiday season, I made gifts for my family. Walter continues. I had just gotten a cache of Sapel guitar back and side blanks from my friend's husband who worked at Martin Guitars. Woohoo! And was horrified by what got thrown in the dumpster there. Oh! So these gifts are very much driven by the material. My youngest got a 1/2 or 2/3 scale version of my grandfather's tool chest for use with art tools or jewelry. After that was done, I kept thinking about improving the design and making it and refining it further. And after the holiday break, I built another miniature toolbox. And as I did, I thought about who it would be for. And the Venn diagram of dumpster diving, tool organization, and refined craft centered pretty neatly around you. Enclosed, please find marked tool of my tool chest. This is so exciting. Body and drawer faces are Sapel, S-A-P-E-L-E. The drawer boxes are made with birch salvage from a neighbor's cast-off IKEA headboard. Amazing. The back is Sitka spruce from a rejected soundboard blank. The drawer handles, feet, and through mortise wedges are made from an ebony fingerboard. It is finished with Watco Danish oil and Johnson's Furniture Whack. There's also an Easter egg enclosed to remind you of the one time we met. I hope this finds you well, inspires you to find a home and a use for it in your cave. Much love, Walter. Walter. Woo! I'm very, very excited about this. All right. You can learn a lot about a person by how they wrap things. First of all, center, what do you call it? Web strapping with a center ticking. One of my all-time favorite web strappings. Just love that. But look at you. You've made it so easy. And you're using my favorite honeycomb cardboard. Okay, I think this is the front. Great. Oh, Walter. Oh my goodness. Oh, it smells so good. It smells fresh. Look at you with your finger joints. Oh, they're not finger joints. They're dovetails, you madman. Oh, everything is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Oh, I think this might be our Easter egg. Oh, the phone. Is this your piece, the phone? Okay, I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if you can. I'll try and get some B-roll of this. The phone Swiss Army knife. It is ringing a bell, Walter. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is such refined and beautiful work. Oh my goodness. And I can't even describe to you how good this thing smells. When I opened the letter, it arrived yesterday. When I opened the letter and it said half-size toolbox, I was picturing something I was going to be able to put those little Japanese tools into. I was picturing something this big. I was not picturing something so remarkably useful. Also, I want to get to understand your process here. I'm kind of amazed that you went with this beautiful floating fin here. Hold on. Look at that. That is gorgeous. And you've sunk it. Yeah. Oh, this is lovely. This center fin just floats, and it's attached to the back and to the top, and he's got it going through here. I got to tell you, it's incredibly solid and stable. I'm putting the drawers back in the exact order I removed them because my parents raised me well. You just never assume. You always put them back in the order that you retrieve them. My parents, I have talked in the past about how New York City is one of the great garbage picking cities on the planet, and my parents had a story that they told a lot when I was growing up about having found a printer's cabinet with like 55 drawers in it on the street, and they dragged it home, but in order to get it upstairs at their place in the West Village, they had to take all the drawers out. And it's only when they got upstairs that they realized that every drawer had one location that it lived in and not any other. And it was like a jigsaw puzzle. They spent hours like figuring out which drawer went where. And so that is just a family axiom. You put drawers back where you found them. My goodness. Darren, Walter, tested fans in general, tested subscribers in general, thank you. Darren and Walter, you guys have both contributed pieces that will just live here. This may end up on my desk at the house because it is so pretty. Also, your letter is going to go in here with it. Walter, I really appreciate that because the history needs to be part of the thing, right? Here's how I would do that. There it is. And now they live together. Walter, Darren, thank you for your contributions to the cave and its functioning. Thank you for taking the time, and thank you for spending the time with such beautiful output. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for this, and I will see you next time. Cheers. What? Look at this beautiful thing. Crazy. All right, Adam out.
Thank you guys for watching. I wanted to tell you about some new merch we have at adamsavage.com. We have a 4-pack of Savage meatball logos, a 3-inch, a 2-inch, a 1-inch, and my new favorite, a Savage meatball magnet. You can get them at adamsavage.com.